Hi everyone, my name is Ryan. This is the Optimal Experience, and today I want to discuss my experience moving from Windows to Linux. I've been a Windows user since childhood, and while I respect the platform's legacy, my perspective shifted entirely last year when I took the plunge into Linux. What started as a curiosity turned into a permanent switch. Quite simply, the efficiency and performance of Linux have made it really difficult for me to go back. My journey began with Linux Mint, moved through to Pop OS and on to Bazart, before I currently landed on Catchy OS, which has been a standout experience. To give you some context, I'm running a Ryzen 9 3950X CPU paired with an RX 9070 XT GPU, 32GB of DDR4 memory, and I have a Xiaomi G Pro 27R 1440p display. Now, I won't lie to you, optimizing the PC specifically for HDR, next-gen upscaling like DLSS 4, 4.5 or FSR 4 Redstone, and those heavy AAA titles wasn't just a plug-and-play thing. It took some creative problem-solving, Steam launch commands, and using AI as a sounding board to bridge my own technical gaps. I'm no genius, I'm just a gamer and a media consumer who used AI to troubleshoot and learn. While hardware variables mean your results might differ, I'm sharing these solutions in hope of saving you some of the back and forth time I spent, and to encourage others to experiment with Linux. This is my first video, and in the future I would like to do some game benchmarking content and hopefully additional hardware configuration testing if possible, while I continue to keep sharing what I learn. If you find these insights helpful, I'd love your support as I continue to document my experience. So just a quick heads up before we dive in. I'm going to assume you've already got your Linux distro set up and running. If you do want a step-by-step installation guide in the future, just drop a comment below. If there's enough interest, I'll definitely make that happen. Also, don't let the Linux label scare you off regarding daily software. Modern distros have app stores like the Bazaar and Bazart, or the Software Center on Catchy OS, that work exactly like the App Store on your phone. Most tools you need are one click away. For everything else, a Google search usually solves it. For today, I'm focused on Steam. Yes, I know Hero Games Launcher exists for your Epic and GOG libraries, and I may cover that in a future video. So here's the reality. Most Steam games on Linux are surprisingly plug and play. You hit launch and they work. However, if you want to unlock the full potential of your hardware, specifically getting features like HDR and FSR or DLSS running correctly, you usually need to give Steam a little nudge. That is where Steam launch commands come in. So how do we actually use Steam launch commands? Well, it's easier than it sounds. You head into your Steam library, pick your game, and hit that little gear icon on the right side. From there, go to Properties. Right there in the General tab, you'll see a text box labeled Launch Options. This is where your Steam launch command will be placed. I will leave a list of some of the Steam launch commands I have used for both NVIDIA and AMD GPUs in my video description below, but here's a massive tip. If you are trying to enable a weird feature or a specific game is giving you trouble, ask an AI. Seriously, I wouldn't have reached this point of stability without using AI to help me find the right flags for specific errors. There's one last crucial step. On the left sidebar, click the Compatibility tab and check the box that says Force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. This unlocks your Proton versions. If you are on Catchy OS like me, select Proton Catchy OS. For most other distros like Bazart or Mint, GE Proton Latest is usually your gold standard. We can dig deeper into Proton in another video, however, for now, this is what you will need. And so that is essentially the baseline. With those launch options in place and the right Proton version selected, you're ready to stop tweaking and start actually enjoying your games. One quick final note is that you'll see a tool called GAMESCOPE pop up frequently in my command list below, especially for HDR. It is an incredibly versatile tool and honestly it deserves its own dedicated video, which I'm planning in the future. But for now, just know that it's often the secret weapon for getting those visuals looking correct. If this video saved you some headaches or gave you the confidence to finally try Linux, please hit that like button and subscribe. I've got a lot more benchmarking, hardware tweaks, and Linux gaming content coming in the future. Thanks for your time and happy gaming.